Yeah, we like to take a break after the cross-country season. I give the athletes about 2 weeks off where they're able to take a physical and mental break, get refreshed, get rejuvenated for the start of a long track season. So, you know, we start off very light, usually the last weekend in November, the first week in December, and we just steadily build each week, and they get up to their full mileage or full volume around mid-January or so. And the goal is, you know, the first indoor meet of the year is somewhat of a time trial for us, and then the meets get more important, their performances get better, hopefully faster, and hopefully reaching the climax of their fitness at the Big East Championships.
The conference, if I run the mile, which is most likely what's going to happen, I'll probably be on the 4x8, and that would be a focus. And if I run the 3K at conference, which there's a chance of, I would be on the DMR. I'd probably run the mile late. I'd like to be top 3 all time here at Marquette. It's about 4:05.5. I think that's reasonable. Now I'll run a few 3Ks. We already have 2 or 3 planned.
We've got a great group of milers right now. If you look at what they did last year, Jack ran 4:08, Blake ran 4:09, Peter Bolger ran 3:49 in the 1,500 meters outdoors, which would be a 4:06 or 4:07 mile. And then Evan Ross has run 4:11 in high school, so we've got a nice mix of guys. I think the mile is one of our strongest events, and I think we're going to have some guys creeping down in that low 4-minute range, maybe 4:05 or better. Hopefully we got a few of them down there, and so we're really looking forward to that event. We think we'll be really strong.
I suppose I feel fairly confident going into track season. There's no steeplechase indoors. I feel like that's my best event, so I'm looking forward to outdoors because of that. But I mean, I ran 3:49 in the 1,500 last year, so I'm hoping that'll translate into some faster mile times than I've run before. But I don't know, scoring in the mile at conferences is difficult. I'll probably be focusing on the mile, maybe a couple 3Ks, and lots of relays, 4x8s, DMRs, and indoor conference is at the end of February, and probably be on some relays, maybe the mile, just do what I can to help the team.
Blake and Peter both will continue their work in the steeplechase. We're just looking to get faster. If Peter gets any faster, he would break the school record. I don't think we're necessarily, focused on just any one time. We're just focused on getting better. And Blake's the same way. Obviously, Blake ran 9:05. His goal is to run as far under 9 minutes as possible. And Peter ran 8:54, so his goal is to get that school record, which is 8:53, and who knows, maybe get under 8:50. That's going to take a tremendous amount of work. They'll have to get better at every event, from the 800, and for Blake, maybe up to the 10K. We might experiment with Blake a little bit, running that longer distance, the 10K, once or twice outdoors. Those two are very exciting because they're like utility men. They can run anything from the 4x800 meters all the way up through the 10,000. So they're really fun athletes to work with.
I'm really excited about indoor and outdoor because I had a really good road racing season in the fall, and I was able to end my season a little bit early, so I'm a little bit ahead of training right now than I normally would be at this point. So I'm really excited. I obviously redshirted indoor last year, and I was injured during outdoor, so I'm just really excited to get racing again and get on a track and hopefully run some PRs.
Anna's she's a 10K specialist, although indoors she has one of our faster times ever in the 3K. She's run well under 10 minutes in the 3K. So again, we're looking to improve her performances in the mile, the 3K indoors. The 5K indoors might be her best event, but you only get a couple shots at that. So we're kind of focusing a little bit more on the 3K indoors. Then we get to the outdoor season, the 10,000 meter, and she again is one of the better 10,000 meters Marquette has ever had, and we want to get her as far under that 36-minute barrier in the 10K as possible. One on the women's side, I think will really help us, Sarah Ball, in the middle distances. I think Sarah can run anything from the 4x4. I think she'll qualify for conference in the 500, the 800, but she's going to be a key factor for us on those relays. She's a little bit more of a speedy athlete, a long sprinter almost, as opposed to a distance runner. So it's going to be fun to watch her, during the track season. On the men's side, Bob Guthrie and Chris Spudick are two guys I think will really run well. I think both Bob Guthrie and Zach Greasy have a good shot at qualifying for the USA Junior Championships, so it'll be fun to watch them during the season.